You want to tell me why you just put me in a room with this tea and crumpets eating criminal?
You don't think that tight t-shirt's cutting off the circulation of your brain? You should get bigger size.
You guys are gonna work together.
Love to.
The Fate of the Furious is the 8th movie in the Fast and Furious franchise. I watched it yesterday, it came out yesterday, so I was on a premiere. Yeah. I was on a premiere and I watched it yesterday, and I have to say, I had fun. It was a fun, action-packed, ridiculous, physics doesn't matter movie, but I like it because I'm a big fan of Fast and Furious franchise from the beginning, from 2000 and something. I don't know when the first one came out, but if you look at the franchise, you've got 8 movies, and they started with like Point Break with cars, and now they are like mercenaries. Everybody knows how to use a gun, everybody knows martial arts, everybody is ridiculous at everything, but that is what is the best thing about this franchise. It is fun, it is action-packed with ridiculous action, and they don't take themselves seriously. Vin Diesel maybe, because he always says this movie is gonna win an Oscar for the best picture. Well, it's not gonna, but it's a great popcorn movie. If you like action stuff and if you like Fast and Furious franchise, you're gonna love this movie because it's fun, amazing, action-packed, like I said it before. And the best things from this movie are Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason Statham, those two and their chemistry. They're teasing, they tease each other all the time. They kick some big ass, and they are badass legends, like amazing. This movie was probably the most humorous and the most funny, that's the same thing, the most funny movie of the franchise. It's not the best, so far the best is still Fast 5, I think, in my opinion. But this one, it has like a new way a new take on the story, because it is hard to have 8 movies. What is the story gonna be about? Like really, and in this one you've got Vin Diesel going rogue. I'm not gonna spoil you why he's gone rogue, but he goes rogue at the end. Of course, he's back with the family. That's a spoiler. I'm sorry, that's a spoiler. So he's back with family. Everything is okay, and yeah, that's pretty much about the movie. In the middle, you've got ridiculous action, like physics doesn't matter, doesn't make sense. Like, you've got a scene in this movie when a moving car going in reverse is faster than a moving car going forward. That is not humanly, physically, or car possibly ever. It cannot happen. Even if, I don't know, they make a car that is fast in reverse, but I don't know how would they make that. Probably they can, but it's not physically possible. So yeah, that's just one scene, and you've got a lot of scenes that are not humanly possible, but this is that kind of a movie. Action-packed, ridiculous action, and I like it because of that. Like I said, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason Statham, Helen Mirren, great. She had so much fun filming this movie. I think she was in the movie 7 minutes, maybe even less, and she was amazing. Helen Mirren is pretty much every time she's amazing. She's like Meryl Streep. If you can imagine Meryl Streep in Fast and Furious franchise, maybe it's gonna happen in the Fast and Furious 9, maybe in the Fast and Furious 20, she's gonna have fun. Because like those kind of high caliber actresses and actors are gonna have fun with this ridiculous franchise. It doesn't matter what they do in the movie, they're gonna have fun. But now to the bad things. The one big issue that I had, and it's not that they can do anything about it, is that Paul Walker was missing. Like, the family was not whole. It was like, what is missing? And when I watched the movie, and now when I think about it, it's Paul Walker's character. He was like the bridge between serious and ridiculous. He was like a cop that was understanding The Rock's character, and he was the part of a family, and he was like the bridge of this movie not going too ridiculous. Even though it is, like, he was the guy that made this franchise believable. Let's say like that. Let's say it like that, because Vin Diesel, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it, but that's the one thing that it was missing. Even Jordana Brewster, she's also not in this movie. Those two are mentioned, Brian and Mia, but they are not in the movie. So I think that it was, yeah, that was missing, and unfortunately they cannot do anything about it. But yeah, that was missing. The second, not really bad thing, but it's like sometimes it bothered me, the villain. Don't get me wrong, Charlize Theron, she was amazing. I like her in any single movie that she's in. She is unbelievable. From Mad Max 2, I don't know, Monster, Atomic Blonde is coming out, probably it's gonna be amazing. This movie also, she was great, but because this franchise is so ridiculous, and you know that it doesn't matter what happens to Dominic Toretto, somehow everyth's gonna be okay at the end. And the villain is kinda unnecessary, so I liked what she did in the movie, but the villain was, for me, she made him that he went rogue, but it was because I knew what's gonna happen at the end. That's my only struggle with this movie, is because why make her a villain, and a good villain? Don't get me wrong, she was a good villain, but somehow it didn't work with the concept of this franchise, of this movie, because you know that everything's gonna be okay at the end. Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, is not gonna die. He is the face of this franchise, even though in my opinion Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is stepping in the spotlight, like in front of him, doing all the pictures, because he was better in 6, in 7, in 5. So was he in 5? Yeah, I think he was, first time he was in 5. Yeah, he was. Yeah. So that's why the villain, it didn't click for me, let's say it like that. And they are also talking, that's like the thing that I was trying to say before, they are in talks to make a Hobbs spin-off movie. Make it happen, I'm gonna watch it. Hobbs is an amazing character in this franchise. He made this franchise like work again, because it is The Rock, and who doesn't love Rock? Everything he does is amazing, makes money. So The Rock spin-off, Fast and Furious movie, make it happen. It's probably gonna happen, because money, money, money. So yeah, those two are probably my only two issues that I had with this movie. The villain, because it wasn't really necessary. Yeah, she was there doing the stuff that she needed to do, but then it was pretty much useless. And first thing is Paul Walker's absence. Yeah, but that's how it is. But overall, great movie, fun movie, enjoyable movie, ridiculous action-packed, funny as hell. The Rock and Jason Statham, great characters. So yeah, that's pretty much my review. Tell me in the comments down below what do you think about this movie. If you watched it, if you didn't, go watch it. It is fun if you like this kind of movies, ridiculous action stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share the video all over the place, and I see you next time. Bye!